everybody, welcome back to my channel. So yeah, I know I look silly. You don't have to tell me I look silly, girl. I know I look silly, okay? Because you know we're just keeping it real up in here today, because my hair is so straight and flat. I need to do something to give it some oomph. So today is week 2 of Shop My Stash, and today's date I think is January the 10th of 2021. Welcome back. Yes, I'm back and my boobs are real, girl. I know it's been a minute. I haven't made a video in a few days. So I'm going to pull out my Shop My Stash, see what makeup I am going to be playing with all this week. And I thought we'd have a girl talk. Like the real, over the 40-year-old woman girl talk. Girl, we're going to be talking about your Virginias and everything, okay? Because you know what? I think there's some things that I wasn't told this when I was in my 20s and my 30s, walking down the street, shaking my rear, thinking that, you know, I was always going to be this way. Then the 40s hit, and it's a rude awakening. You know, but we're going to talk about it today, because I'm a grown woman, and that's what we do, right? All right, so I'm getting out my, hoping I'm not missing nothing, getting out my bags here. Okay, we are going to start with, okay, there's foundation. We're going to start with some primer. Lord, there's enough bags in here, I tell you. That's concealer. Lisa, get it right. Lisa, get it right. I'm going to have a comment down below from someone saying, you know, you really should be organized when you start your video. I've had that before, girl. Yeah. Okay, primer. So this is how I did my Shop My Stash. I did a video last week showing how I organized everything. I'll keep it up here if you want to go look at that and see how I organized everything. But I went through every bit of makeup I had, put all the names of my primers, one bag, concealers, foundations, you name it. You'll know. I'll pull it through. You'll see how I did what I did. So the primer that I'm going to be wearing all this week is the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. Woohoo, girl. I'm happy about that because you know how much I love that primer. Foundation. This is my little foundation bag right here. All right. What's she going to be? Twirl it around. Let's see. The foundation is going to be Smashbox 216. I'm praying this is my shade. All right. Keep the little tag because then I'll tape it onto my page. And everybody, like I said, do it your way, however you want to do it. You don't have to do it my way. You can do it with skincare. You can, you know, use it every 2 weeks, a month. I mean, there's no like right or wrong here. It's whatever's good for you, right? Concealer. And then we're going to put it on. And we're going to talk about It Bye Bye. So it's the It Bye Bye, what is it? It Bye Bye Under Eye or something like that. That's my concealer. I have a little deluxe size of that, and I've had that for a while. After concealer, we're going to do bronzer. Here's our bronzers, girl. Which bronzer is going to be? I don't have a lot of bronzers, so. We pulled out COLOURPOP Private Party Bronzer. Yay! Love that bronzer. Blush. I was just thinking, it's not a duo. No, it's just a straight up bronzer. Okay, the blush we're going to use, and I have a lot of blushes. Stray Cat Petal. Love this blush. It's like a cream blush. So we're going to use that one. Highlighter. So yeah, so we got no duos, no face kits here this week. Highlight is Estate Pearl. So you know those Estate Do Me highlighters? We're going to be using Pearl all week. That's exciting. And we're going to pull out, this is a scary one, everybody, the eyeshadow palette. Which one are we going to use? Catrice. We're using the Catrice E-Man. Is it E-Man or I-Man palette all week? And mascara, last but certainly not least, mascara. They're all like squished up and bundled up. I'm trying to separate them. Okay, who are you? Fool. Something Fool. Oh, my Caution, my Hourglass Caution. I'm like, what is that? Hourglass Caution, the full-size mascara. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, so just a little quick recap on what I used all last week. I used the Dior foundation, and I used the primer from Girl On, and I still have like this much left in the primer, so you know I can get some more uses out of that, right? I do have a backup for this one though. And the Dior foundation, like I did not run out, and I used it. Well, I didn't have any makeup on yesterday, but I still, you know, I didn't run out. Girl, there's a lot of uses in this, which is surprising to get like this size of a sample. So if you ever see it at Sephora, you know, you buy $25 worth of items, you can get something for free. If you ever see this, this is a good size sample. I mean, I use it all week. I've used it maybe 2 or 3 times before then, so that worked out well. What else did I use? Oh, my concealer was Dose of Colors. This one was the concealer. I really like this concealer. I got it in a Boxycharm box, which is surprising, but really like that Dose of Colors concealer. And just to recap, this was the blush and the bronzer that I used. Love that. Pacifica Beauty. Love this blush. Love this bronzer. If you see that coming up on Ipsy for an add-on, $3. Love it. Add it to your collection. The highlight I used was the Tarte. This is the, what is it called? Skin Twinkle Volume 2 Lightning Palette. Still got that chocolate smell, girl. Love that. Use that all week, which I'm really happy to be doing this because I've had this for a couple of years. And I mean, I used it a lot when I first got it, but then it just stuck in my drawer, right? So I'm really happy that I got to play with that this week. And you're not forgotten, darling. You're not forgotten. I can't fit that stuff there, can I? Bloody hell. No, I don't know where I'm going to put you, girl. Where can I put you? I guess I'm going to have to put you in this drawer here because you're too big to go anywhere else. Okay, and this was the eyeshadow palette that I used, the ABH Soft Glam. God, I am hoping they come out with more minis. I think this was fabulous. Love the packaging. Nice velvety fill. And I think I did some pretty good looks with this palette this week. I really think I did want a cut crease. Really like that look I did, but this is a beautiful palette. I think it's $38 at Sephora. I really hope ABH comes out with more minis of these palettes because they're fabulous. And that was it, besides the mascara, which the first 2 times I used this, the Big Ego mascara, I was like, you know, it had that newness to it. But then at the end of the week, I really start digging this mascara. So yeah, goes to show you, you know, with mascaras, use it 4 or 5 times. That way you get to know, you know, what it's like after you used it a couple times, that newness is gone, and then you really get into the goods of the mascara. So I really liked that one. And by the end of the week, I was like, this is a good mascara. Yeah, okay. So should I keep these in, or you know what, we'll just wing it. All right, I gotta write all of this down now. I'm just gonna write down in my book everything that I pulled out, and I'll be right back. Okay, we got her done. It's all written in the book, taped, written here, taped on that side. That way, when I run out of bronzers, I can go back and just pull out my bronzer, and away to go. So that way I don't lose those little pieces as well, because he wants to go back and write all that over again. Okay, I was wrong, because my Tatcha Silk Canvas Dewy Liquid, I have written down as liquid. This is the Silk Canvas Primer. So this is what we're going to be using all week. That's, yeah, because when I pulled it out, and I was like, wait a minute, I also have this one. And I went, yeah, that's right, because I wrote down the liquid one for this, well, I wrote down liquid for the liquid primer, but this is really nice too. This is like $50 or something. Full size of this is $50, something like that on Sephora. I grabbed this, I think, when they had 20% off, something like that. It was $26 for the mini. And I've had this for a while. It feels really nice on your skin. But if you wanted to try this here, and you don't want to pay the price, 26 bucks, like I said, for a deluxe size, for this size, right? And you can tell I've used this a bunch of times. I really do like it. Elf has a dupe. You know, those putty primers, which I think I forgot to add my Elf putty primer into the bag. So I better make sure I go and do that, because I didn't have my Elf here. I had it over there because it was too big. Because I have the luminous primer, I think. But yeah, Elf has a putty primer that apparently is a dupe for this. So, but it is, oh, this feels really, really good on your face. Oh my goodness, feels so good. Okay, so we'll be using this for the week. I'm going to stick that right there. All right, so this is the foundation I picked out, Smashbox 216. Studio Skin 24-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. And we got this from Ipsy. And I don't remember if this was a choice or if I got it as an add-on. But if it was a choice that month, I would have picked it for a choice, because I always pick foundations. When they have on Ipsy, you can choose a foundation or a concealer. If I've never tried it before, I always choose it. Even if it's from a brand that I don't know, I've never heard of, I still always choose it, because you can get some uses out of it, right? You know, like everything doesn't always have to be full size, right? I mean, it'd be nice if we can get full-size foundations from Ipsy for like 12 bucks US. That'd be nice, especially if they're really expensive. Let's go, ABH. We need that ABH foundation full size coming up in February. Praying that's going to be an add-on. I have to move these rollers out of my hair. They're going to drive me nuts. So, I wanted to talk about what happens when you turn 40, and as the years go on, crap happens to your body that nobody talks about, okay? Because no one told me this stuff was going to happen to my body. The only thing I ever heard was, wait until once you turn 40, your eyes go. And that is so true. I'm telling you, I had 20/20 vision, and now if I tried to read this, I'm like going like that, going to the dollar store to get some of them reading glasses. It is so true. And I always thought that it was people like, this gotta go, people. Hold on, everybody. That's going to drive me bananas. Let me take this down. One of those, like, when I tell you I'm old school, girl, I'm old school. I've had these rollers 20 years. I swear to God, 20 years. And I didn't even press the button. Oh, my good Lord. Oh, my good Lord. I don't even remember what I ended the button on talking about. Anyways, okay. I'm after, oh, my God. I have my foundation on. I use a Smashbox 216 foundation. Oh my God, this is amazing. Studio Skin 24-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. I've forgotten how much I love this. This is such a nice foundation. Like, my skin looks gorgeous right now. It is such a beautiful foundation. Got this from Ipsy. I'm thinking I might want to get a full-size bottle of this. And the shade I got is 216. I didn't know if this was going to work or not, but she's amazing. I also used, Lisa, why did you put that back in the drawer? You weren't supposed to. Where did you go? I used the It Cosmetics concealer right here. Oh my God. The Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. And I just want to say, if you've never tried this before, I'm going to put on an extra now just to show you. I legit get this much. That's it. That's all you need. It's very thick, but it's really, really good. So if you see this as an add-on for Ipsy, or if there's a choice, it's really, really good, and you only need a little tiny bit. I've had this now, oh my God, 2 years, and I still have there's like a whole bunch left in here. I've already put it on because I was an idiot and didn't press play or start on my phone. So I'm just going to put a little bit more on top of it. But like legit, only need a little bit because it's really, really thick. And you really want, well, I use a wet blender to blend this in. I've never used a concealer brush, so whatever works for you, right? But I like to use a wet blender. But this is such a nice concealer. Really nice. God, this foundation is amazing. What I did after that was I put on my Larizzi for my little contour thingy. It's the only thing I use. I use it all the time. And then I used my ColourPop bronzer. Love this bronzer. I'm sad because I really wish this bronzer, like it came in a case or something, right? This is one of those ones that you put in your Zad palette, which I don't have, and I probably wouldn't bother with it if I had it because I don't have a lot of singles like this, you know. But I keep on waiting for a ColourPop bronzer to go on sale that's, you know, actually has like a little mirror with it and stuff because I know they have them, but they're always sold out. But this is the bronzer here. Brilliant bronzer. It's called Private Party. Love this one. So I'm excited. I get to try that all week. It's a beautiful, beautiful bronzer. What did I do with my bronzer brush? I don't know. And now I'm going to use, oh, here it is. Oh, the Firma brushes. Love them from Ipsy. So, yeah, here's my bronzer. She's all blended in. She's good. She's good to go. I was looking for lipsticks, and then I realized that I didn't even press play. Stun Lisa. Anyway, what happens when you turn 40 that nobody talks about? Like you hear it all the time about the eyes. I think I talked about that. Your eyes go wrong. Nobody told me about using the bathroom. Getting up 2 or 3 times in a night to have to go pee. Like, I don't know about you, but when I wake up in the morning and I didn't get up that night to go pee, girl, I'm already winning for that day. Like, I've won already. When I wake up in the morning and I think for a minute and go, oh, I didn't have to get up and go pee last night, I won already. Day's over. You can just call a day over because I won, you know. Anybody else like that? Get excited when you don't have to get up and go pee. I'm looking for the new lip liners that I just bought. Okay, I think I'm going to try this one. This is called, what are you called? Yeah, your eyes go bad. BFF2. Okay, no, I think I'm going to use the other one because I think I just used BFF2, didn't I, in another video? I'm going to use this one. What are you called? Beeper. Oh, man, I don't... Whatever, Lisa. I'm using BFF2 because I thought I used Beeper too. I can't remember. Anyway, yeah. So, be prepared. You're 20 and 30-year-olds. When you turn 40, girl, you're going to get up in the middle of the night and you're going to go pee. Maybe twice. Maybe 3 times. And as you get older, it's more. It happens. To everybody. Everybody. Don't even matter if you're J-Lo. She's getting up to go pee. It's her body. It's what happens. You know, it starts to break down. Getting up out of bed. There are some mornings when I get up out of bed and Ian's literally got to push me out of the bed or help me up out of the bed because my back is messed up. My lower back. My legs. Anybody else, that first moment when your feet hit the floor in the morning and you take your first step and you go, oh, like that? Anybody else? Or is that just me? Your legs are hurting. Oh my God. Every morning it's like that for me. Walking to the bathroom, there are so many sounds that my body will make when I first get up in the morning. It's like I have my own little orchestra. I swear to God. The sounds that come out of my body when I get up out of my bed and take those 2 or 3 steps to go into my bathroom, it's like I have my own man-made, Lisa-made, wing nut orchestra. The sounds that it makes, let me tell you. But that happens. What else happens once you turn 40? Things start to fall apart. That nobody talks about. Virginia goes dry, girl. Virginia, hello, down there. Miss Virginia, she's going dry. Yep. Ain't no monsoon happening up in here. She's got a drought that starts, and that's life. You're always in a drought with Virginia. She's always like that. Yeah. Nobody told me about that. And I remember thinking, what the heck? Why, you know, after you do the, you know, the deed and you're sore and irritated for a couple of days, right? To the point where you're like, not tonight. Virginia's closed down. She needs a couple of days. Nobody talked about that. Nobody. I never heard about it before. So I'm telling you guys, who's not 40 yet. It happens. Virginia's going on a drought, honey. I know there's some things that you can use to help Virginia out, but I don't know how safe they are. And the reason why I say that, for me personally, now this is for me personally, is because I get infections. I go into a hot tub, 2 days later, I have an infection. The last summer we had at the water park, I had 5 infections in 3 months because of the chemicals and stuff like that. So I'm afraid to use any kind of help for Virginia, like lubrication, you know? And nobody talks about it. So if you're in the same boat here, what are you using for Virginia? What's helped you? What's safe for you? You know, and do you? I mean, do you just, you know, spit on your hand and away you go? You know what I mean? Is that your method? I mean, if that's your method, that's cool, because that's mine right now, because I don't know what to use. I'm scared. I don't know what to play with, you know? Is there all natural products? I don't know. So if you found something that's working for you, let me know in the comments below. Nobody talks about this, but we're talking about it today. Talking about your bust plus your boobs. They sag, girl. They're going down, honey. You can get one of them breast lifts, which I wish I had a breast lift. I really like to have one, but I know they're a lot of money. But I don't know. That's like too many needles, you know. But we all know that happened. So those of you who are in your 20s right now, girl, and you got those perky little beans, and you see us older ladies walking down the street and ours aren't so perky anymore, listen. At one point in our lives, we had the perky little babies too, okay? You know, we did. Just remember, you will age, all right? So be nice to us older women with the sagginess happening. Be nice to us, because it's going to happen to you too. Yeah, so, I mean, listen, if I don't have to go outside my house, and if no one's coming inside my house, girl, I'm not wearing a bra. Nope. I'm going around my house all day braless. Why not? Right? I mean, seriously. If you don't have to wear a bra, don't wear a bra. Why? It hurts your back, drives me crazy. I'll restrict it like that. Oh, my Lord. So this is the MAC lipstick. I got lipstick on my teeth yet. This is in the shade, I can't tell you. I can't even read that. Where's my glasses? The juices. I can't read that at all. It's like faded. Hold on. A39 taupe. This is in the shade taupe. Right. So you can always get reading glasses at the dollar store. You know, once you turn 40, get your reading glasses. Okay, the blush I'm using is this from Stray Cat Beauty. I got it from my brown paper packages. Stray Cat is a Canadian company, and it's like this. It's a cream blush. Oh, she's stunning. She is stunning. I want a new blush brush for that one. I'm going to use this one here. Pratique. It's a foundation brush apparently, but today we're using it as a blush brush. And what else happens? Oh, I also want to talk about menopause, because I don't have periods. I have endometriosis, and I started a new drug 3 years ago that I take every day. It looks like a birth control pill, but it's not. You can get pregnant. But I don't have periods, and I don't have any pain any longer. This pill is my magic pill. I ran out a couple of days ago and didn't have any for like 3 days. And let me tell you something, I was freaking out because my pharmacy had to order them in. They didn't have any. I was freaking out because I don't want to go through that pain. And apparently if I stopped longer than 5 days, I think 6 days, then I start bleeding again, and the pain is so intense that it's back to the hospital, getting a morphine shot up my butt. You know, I don't want to go through that. I went through that from the age of 13 right up until 42. Every month I had severe pain, endometriosis, every month. I'm talking in the hospital every month at emergency, getting a shot of Demerol or morphine, sometimes twice in a week. So I don't want to go through that again, okay? This pill is my magic pill. I can't live without it, but I don't have periods. So how do you know? What was your first sign that menopause started? I know some people say they got a hot flash, but can you describe it to me? I want to read your comments out down below. Every Sunday, it's Girl Talk here on Shop My Stash. You know, I want to read your comments out. Let me know if you want your name said or not, but let me know when you're the first time you realized or thought, is this menopause? I want to know what it was. What was your experience? So we can inform other people, because people don't talk about this. They don't talk about it. Just like, you know, for your dryness of your Virginia. No one talks about that, right? It happens. I mean, do men go through anything? Really? Do they have any of these physical changes happening to their body? Really? I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard of anything. I mean, do their woo-woo shrink? My husband's haven't shrunk yet, you know. I keep on telling him I can't wait for the day it shrinks. Or that his drive is no longer what it is. You would think that would happen by now. He's almost 50, but it's not, right? So anyway, does that happen at all? I need to know. Yeah, so I want to know about menopause. Because I don't have my period, so, you know, I won't know that way. You know, because I think someone had said that they were just on their period for a long time. You know, I don't have it, so I won't know that way if that happens. God, I love this blush, everybody. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. It's like this gorgeous flush to your face. I got a piece of hair on my face. Anyway, yeah, that's a big one that not a lot of people talk about. It's like, why? It's a normal thing with your body, right? You know, it's like your boobs and your Virginia, crap happens to it. Once you turn 40 and that's it, you know, 50s and 60s. What are we to be expecting when you turn 50? What did you find different? If you're 50 now, in your 50s, what did you find happened to you that didn't happen in the 40s and 60s, and what, you know, so on. Like, let's talk about it. We need to talk about this stuff, you know. I'm not ashamed of my Virginia. She's good. I mean, do we go hairless? I don't know, right? I was thinking that the other day, you know, everyone's shaving and shaving and shaving and look all smooth and stuff, and I was thinking, girl, you probably shouldn't be shaving if you're going to go hairless when you're 50-something, you know what I mean? Gonna lose all that hair. I don't know. But, yeah. Let's talk about it, because I'm a real woman. Oh, what a beautiful highlight. This is the Pearl from Estate. It's the Estate Do Me highlight. This is in the shade Pearl. That's some nice shimmer there. Again, Ipsy. We also got this in Topbox a few times as well. Okay, so it's 29 minutes. This is the Iman eyeshadow palette. I'm going to do a look with this on my eyes because it's 29 minutes. Put on my mascara, come back, let you know what I did, and then end the video because I've just been talking too long. So, we're going to figure something out. This is the Iman palette from Catrice. You can get it at Shoppers Drug Mart. I haven't seen it at Walmart, but I know Shoppers Drug Mart online would have it. Okay, back in a sec. Okay, so this is my eye look. I'm going to quickly show you what I did here. So I just used 3 shades really. I used the shade Sunset in my crease. I put this pink shimmer shade, which is called Melrose, on my lid. And then I took the shade Runyon and put that on my outer corner, and a little smidge of the black shade out on my outer corner. So this is Sunset. So it was just a cute little, you know, easy, quick little makeup look. I didn't want to go too crazy on it, too ham, which I usually don't anyways. And it's funny, I've used 3 brushes. Last week when I was looking at different videos, YouTube videos on how to do different looks with the ABH Soft Glam palette, I would use like 8 brushes. I also wet my brush for this shimmer. I gotta wet it again. So I put it all over my lid with my fingertip, and then I wanted to get a little bit more payoff, so I wet my brush. But Catrice eyeshadows are fabulous. What sucks is that we don't get everything that they have at Shoppers. Like, I know you can walk into some Shoppers and buy them there, which is how I got my second Catrice one. I got it at a Shoppers. Why is this not coming off? Well, no, it is, isn't it? The pigment is there, isn't it? Yes. But I do love Catrice eyeshadows. Very pretty pink. And then I just took Runyon, put that on my outer corner. There we go. And threw on my mascara, and that was my look. A little bit, smudge a little bit of Runyon right here under my lash line. I want to build that up a little bit, and then I took a little bit of that black shade and just lightly tapped it right on my lash line here, right by my eyelid, just to make it a little bit of a darker look. Oh my God, 32 minutes. And this is the Hourglass Caution Mascara. This is the full-size one. Many times you'll see this for sale on a Facebook page, the mini one. I've had a couple. I bought every time if I see it for $5 and I know it's brand new in the box, I'll grab it because this is one of my favorite mascaras. And then one night when I was trying to get one of those freebies from Sephora, I end up buying a full size, and I don't often buy a full size mascara. Usually I stick with minis because you got to throw mascaras out anyways after 3 months, but this is a full size mascara that I would definitely purchase. And I usually don't say that about mascaras, but I love, love, love this mascara. I love it, but it's like $36, and it's not one of those, you know, there's not many that I would purchase for that price, right? But I do love this. So this is the stuff that I'm going to be using all week. So I'm going to be searching YouTube, looking for different looks, but this is just my little look today. And please let me know in the comments down below, like, let's have a girl talk. And is it okay if I read your comments out next week on my Shop My Stash? We need to help each other out here because it can't be taboo to talk about anymore. You know, and the girls that's coming up in their 20s and their 30s, they need to know this before they get into those 40s and get, you know, hit with a big shock. When Miss Virginia is drying up, you know, she's in a drought and you don't know what's going on. We need to inform our little sisters, you know. Okay, anyways, guys, happy Sunday, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.